we start the recording? Okay, everyone, can you please go to this link here? Can anyone please go to this link here? And then when you enter the page, you should see this screen here. It just says like either to launch Scratch, just press launch Scratch with the orange box in the very bottom. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to do something very simple for us. So we're gonna first of all just do some introduction to Scratch. So we did some last week, however, we're gonna do some more. So we're gonna make it like drive forwards, turn, and then drive backwards and turn as well, you know? So what we're gonna do is, if everyone remembers what we did last week, what we did is we pretty much drag and drop whatever we want below at the start. Okay, so how we're gonna do this is we're going to drag this below to the start. You get this. If you don't like it, you don't like the block, you can delete it. You can just drag it to the left and it should be automatically gone as such. So what you do now is you just drag the forward under the start. After dragging under the start, you can change the distance and stuff. So maybe you want to make it go a bit further. So let's just do 20 centimeters. Okay. And then yeah, if you probably remember from what we did last week, it made our Edison program turn, like just move forward for 20 centimeters and it stopped. Okay, so what we're going to do afterwards is we're going to make it spin, probably we're going to make it spin like around like, what's it called, we're going to make it spin around like maybe just small degrees. It's like 20 degrees and such. So let's try doing that. So let's just quickly program it and see what it does. Okay, so for those who have been having issues with programming Edison, before we get started, please make sure you have these exact blocks and exact numbers on the screen. Okay, so for those who weren't here last week, this should be a potential revision for you, but please make sure you have the correct blocks to see if it's the right number. So what you should do is you should drive forward for a little bit and then you should turn slightly to the left. Okay, so something very simple. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly gauge. Has everyone got this block on the screen? I'll just put like a thumbs up or something if you can see this on the screen. If you've got this, I can see, yes, so you I got that as well. Yep, I can Kurt, I can see you also have that as well. Yep, I can see a few of you with your hands in the thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to program Edison, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we are going to program Edison. Before I give you the opportunity to program, I'll explain what to do first, and then you will do it. Because if you connect your cable into the computer, you'll not be able to hear me because this cable is used for audio. If you connect this into the computer, you will not be able to hear me. So let me explain first, and I'll give you the opportunity to do it on your own. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect the headphones jack into the computer here. Okay. Make sure this is connected here. Make sure you see the lights flashing at first. You connect this into the computer, into the headphones jack. Okay. So now the next step is make sure your volume is, so make sure the volume's towards the top. And then you press the round button here. Make sure you see the two lights on. Okay, make sure you see the two lights on. Then you program Edison here. Okay, press program Edison. The light should turn off. And then you should see two lights flashing. When you see two lights flashing, just disconnect. And then just let me just here. The screen. Let me just quickly fix the screen. Okay, wait, let me just. Okay, so here. What you should do?
Peter, I need to.
Here. Okay, so after this, your Edison should be moving forward and slowly turning to the left. Okay. Now I'm just going to quickly share my screen again. So it's just the cable, it's just going all over the place. So hopefully this should fix the cable as such. So I'm just going to quickly give the opportunity to share my screen again. So after sharing my screen, Let me just try fixing the cable. Make sure the cable is more stable.
Sorry, Peter, I want to jump in. If you have a Bluetooth or USB headphone, you need to remove that from your laptop, because otherwise the audio gonna go through that. It might not program your Edison robot.
Yeah,
So if you've got a USB or a Bluetooth headphone, you have to remove from your device. You only connect the physical Edison cable to the device that you program your Edison robot with. No USB headphone, no Bluetooth headphone connected. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay, that's a very common mistake as well. So if you can't program, check that as well.
Okay, so the quick some technical issues with my cable and such. Hopefully this should allow us to have fixed some of the screen glitches and such. But yeah, please make sure you disconnect your Bluetooth and stuff. That might interfere with your Edison robot and cable and such. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen again. So just to clarify, I'll just do the process again. Make sure you disconnect your headphones or your Bluetooth. See if that helps. Okay, so what you do is make sure your Edison robot is on. What you do is you connect the cable. You connect the cable inside here. You put this into your computer here. Okay. 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 So let me just fix this screen. Apologize for the technical glitches. Okay. So like I said, make sure you have this program here. Program Edison on the top right corner. Make sure the cable is connected into your computer here. And then you make sure the volume is at max. You press the round button here. Okay. When you see the two lights, you press the Program Edison button here. The light should turn off. It makes a sound. You make a beep, and then the light should turn on. Afterwards, you just disconnect the computer here. Basically, your Edison robot should run like this. So let's move back here. Okay, so this is what it should do. Yeah. Okay. If you after these steps it doesn't work, what I recommend you do is you either change your batteries, turn on and turn off your Edison program again, or maybe step 3. After step 3, you can just either potentially replace your Edison robot. So check your batteries, turn on, turn off, and what's it called? Or just replace your Edison robot. So if you follow the steps and it doesn't work, then that's probably 3 things I recommend you do. Okay, you can all try to do it on your own, and then if you are ready to demonstrate, just put a thumbs up or something like that, and then I'll give you opportunity to demonstrate. Okay, let's see what's the issue. Payao, has the thing been fixed yet? Payao, are you there? Payao, Ms. Patel? I'm asking you to unmute. Hopefully you can see. No? Is everything good? Okay, otherwise I'll just lower my hand. I'll just lower your hand. Okay. Okay, so Kondoka, is everything good? Do you have any issues? Kondoka, are you there? Nope, okay, I'll lower your hand. Okay, awesome. Leva, let's see what you've done.
Okay.
Okay. Put the camera down and then.
Wait, do I show what you asked us to program?
So put your camera down so we can see.
Can I share my screen?
Oh no, can you just show your Edison robot in action?
I can't really move my screen like that.
Okay. You just put it down a little bit. You put it down a little bit. Your camera down.
It can't go any more down.
Oh, okay. Or can you move your screen backwards against the wall? Let me see if that works. Okay, I can see a little bit. Yep, I can see a little bit. Yeah. Now just press play.
Okay.
Awesome. Looks really good, Levi. Brilliant work. Good job, Levi. Awesome. Thank you very much, Levi. Okay, Benjamin.
Ask, how long does it take to program?
It should take probably like around a few seconds or something, maybe like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, see that. Okay, Benjamin. Okay, Kondoka, are you there this time?
Yes, I'm here. For some reason, my Edison robot, when I turn it on, every time I press the circle button, there isn't two lights flashing, and it just keeps on going forward, Timo.
You just only press the round button once.
Once, okay.
No, don't press it multiple times. Only press it once.
So I have two lights here, but they're not flashing.
That's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want.
But it's not flashing anymore. It only it's not flash, but it just
Yeah,
keeps turns on and it just turns off again.
Okay, so maybe turn up your Edison robot and then follow the steps. When you press the round button, it should. When you press the round button, okay, you make sure it's upright. I think if you go upside down or something, if you put it in a weird position, it will turn off automatically. But make sure it's on.
So it's like this right now. It has two lights on me.
Now, can you please follow the steps, connect the cable, and press program Edison, and see if that works.
So I connect the cable, and then what do I do?
You connect the cable, and then you press program Edison.
Okay.
You see if that works.
So I connect the cable.
Yes.
And then I have to press.
Program Edison, yes. And see if
there isn't really a program Edison button anywhere, or it's not really showing up
on your actual on the screen itself. You see?
No, I don't see anything.
Okay, so do you see the top right corner? You see program Edison on the top right corner? You see
Pardon?
Do you see program Edison on the top right corner?
On the top right corner.
You see that on the top right corner? Look.
Yeah, I see program Edison on the top right.
Yep. Can you press program Edison?
Yep, and there's a button saying program Edison.
Exactly. Now can you try doing that?
Program Edison.
Yes. If it doesn't work, I really highly recommend you watch last week's lesson. If you weren't here last week, please watch last week's lesson.
So I press this and then program Edison. No, it didn't work.
Okay, I highly recommend you watch last week's lesson. If you weren't here last week, I highly recommend you watch last week's lesson.
I wasn't here last week, so yeah.
I recommend you watch last week's lesson. Okay.
Okay.
Ask your parents to get the link for last week's lesson or email or something.
Okay.
Good luck on the. Okay, I'll give a few demonstrations. Kurt, I can see you. Can you press play on your Edison to see what your Edison robot does? Yep, awesome, brilliant work, great job, Kurt. Awesome. Okay, Lily, did you have any question or do you have any issues? Lily, do you have any issues? Lily, you there? Okay, I'll get back to you later, Lily. If you have any questions, you can just come back later. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do now is we are going to just add something extra as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to do backwards. So we did forwards and we made it turn left. Now let's go backwards and make it turn right. Okay. So let's do 20 degrees. And remember what we did. What we did is we can make sometimes the Edison go really fast. So let's just make it go backwards really fast. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get to this point here. Okay, so okay, so I'm just going to explain how to program Edison again. Okay, so program Edison, top right corner. Okay, and then make sure you connect your cable here. Connect your cable here. Okay, and then make sure the volume is max. And you press the circle button here. Circle, and then you're going to program Edison here. The lights will turn off. You see something spinning. And then the light should flash on and hear a beep. After that, let's see what it does. Okay, so now it should drive forward. And so drive forward, drive backwards really fast. So drive forwards and drive backwards really fast. Let me just do that in here. Drive forward and backwards really fast. So you can see a slight turn. You should see a slight turn. But yeah, I'll just give you all a few minutes just to do this. I'll answer some questions. And then we'll move on to the last part of the class.
Sorry, I don't have a question.
Okay, that's fine. All
I
good.
fixed it.
All good,
It
really.
wasn't programming, but I didn't have access.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. If you have any questions, let me know, Lily. Okay?
Hello?
Yep, what's your question, Lily?
Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, that's good. I can hear you now. I can't hear you anymore.
Hear me? Yep. Okay.
So I think it's not working. I'm going to try one more time to see if it works.
Okay. Try one more time. See if it works. If it doesn't, try watching last week's lesson. If any of that doesn't work, then if any of it doesn't work, then I think you either change your batteries, turn on and turn off the Edison robot, or maybe just get a new robot. Okay. See that. Okay, awesome. Okay, yep. Paya?
Thank you. Now I can hear you. Before I can't hear you, and it will work. The problem was that I just connected my Bluetooth is on. When my Bluetooth is off, it will work. Thank you.
And my question was even that I know why we are coding so we can become smart too. Enough.
Yes, exactly. So when you add some stuff to the robot, it makes it do its own thing. Great observation.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you very much. Yep, as Paya mentioned really brilliantly, if you have Bluetooth and stuff, if you have headphones, it might affect your Edison. So maybe, try disconnecting your Bluetooth and see if it helps. If it helps with your if it actually helps your Edison robot work. So disconnect your Bluetooth or like your wireless headphones and see if that works. Okay. Okay. So Pratham. Oh, sorry, I pressed Jade. Okay, so Jade first and then Pratham. Jade.
So I've programmed my robot like what you have, and it's doing the exact opposite to what I've got it programmed to do.
Well, that's interesting. So, but have you programmed it before, though, right?
Yes, I have programmed it before.
Okay. I think just maybe the okay. I think I know why. It's because maybe there was some issues whilst you were programming, like either the connection wasn't good or maybe you moved it in a way that didn't allow the Edison robot to work properly. So maybe just turn off and turn on your Edison robot and then try programming again and see if that works.
Yeah. All right, I'll do that now. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Pratham.
Just last week I made a square.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Do you want to demonstrate your square?
It was kind of shaky. I don't know why, but it was kind of wobbly.
Okay. Maybe just try programming it again if you can remember. Otherwise, we just follow along with the class. But we can do some squares later on. But great job with the good work, Pratham. Keep it good work. Okay, moving on. Okay, last question. Lily.
Just to let you know, I can't really demonstrate
my Edison robot since I'm on a computer and I can't really bend it down. I just want to tighten.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, do you want to tell me what your robot does then?
I did the same thing as you did.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like it works. Looks like it works. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, Lily. Yeah, for future reference. So I think for future reference, right? If you can't demonstrate because of your camera angle or because like your camera isn't working, you can just tell me what your program does, and see if it does exactly the same as what was programmed, and then it should be able to be sufficient in terms of demonstration. Awesome. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna learn how to just gonna do like just how to use some basic sounds and how to do basic light stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to first of all make our Edison program make a beep. Okay, so we're gonna do make a sound. When you press start, it should make a beeping sound. So this will be a multi-step process. We'll get to people to demonstrate towards the end. So I'll just do a few steps. Just make a beep and then make us turn on. Okay, so now, okay. What happened to my microphone? Okay, does it work? Yep, everything works. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what you should do is whenever you program Edison, it should make a beep every time you press the play button. So, okay, so basically continue on the steps, connect this to your computer. Volume is the max volume, and then let me, for some reason, hello, is the microphone working? Okay, for some reason, okay, shoot. For some reason, whenever connected, so basically you connect it, and then make sure you press the round button and then you program Edison. So I'm just going to do it, and then I will demonstrate, see what happens, and then you can give it an opportunity to chime me in as well. So when I connect this, my microphone will start working. So just give me a second there. I'm not sure what happens. Okay, there's some issues with my Zoom, so I'll leave the call and I'll join back again, see if it helps. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, just play around with what you learned so far, and then we'll join back in a few minutes.
Hello, everyone. Peter is back now.
Yep. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to okay. Just I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. So what we're gonna do is it's basically follow this process. When you press the when you program successfully, you should be able to hear a beep every time you press the Program Edison button here. So we're going to try one more time, see if it works. Okay, some issues. Okay. I apologize for this. I might have to try restarting my computer and see if it works. Give me a few more minutes as well. Apologize for this. I'll be back.
Sorry, everyone. Peter having some problem. Yeah, we have two brilliant kids because we got two monitors. Yeah. So basically, Peter is the teachers who teach you, and then brilliant kids work in the background to make sure the program runs smoothly. And yeah, that's why you see two. Just wait for a little bit. Peter have some issues with the computer, so you're gonna restart and join back very shortly. Meanwhile, you can play around with your Edison robot. Anyone having issue? Gilbert, maybe I can help. Gilbert? Can you unmute Gilbert? Gilbert. Okay. Anyone having issue? Raise your hand. I can try to debug. Help you meanwhile. Payal.
Yes, before it's working when you said that I will disconnect the Bluetooth, but right now I'm again meeting Zoom meeting and I will click in and then I will do again, it will not working. So because of that, I connected this wire here, that's why.
You should disconnect everything except the cable.
Okay,
You should disconnect everything except the cable, and then you need to, if it doesn't work, you turn off and turn on the Edison. It should work because you have managed to program it. So I think it's just some step that you missed. But I think you've done really well today.
Even we done the coding.
I've already done properly, but I don't know when I have to start this Zoom meeting. So we have an option too that we have to use the computer idea, and after I will do again, and it's still not working. So I think that.
Yeah. Let's try one more time. I think it should be. Can you try to follow the exact step one more time?
Okay, so we did some issues. I will not try. There will not be much opportunities to answer questions, so I'll try to just make up for lost time, just show you predominantly what to do here. So, okay, so if this doesn't happen one more time, I'm just going to program this and then let everyone else try to run this on their end and explain what it does. Okay, so what it will do is we're going to try Program Edison one more time. Okay, so what it should do, what should happen is every time you press the play, button, it should make a beep sound. Okay, now we're gonna do something else. We're gonna add something on top of this. We're gonna make it the light to how do I say this? We're gonna get the left light just to remain on. You see how two lights are flashing? Whenever you run, whenever you run, the lights turn off for a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure the left light stays on and the right light turns off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make it spin for spin left for 360 degrees as such. Okay, so this is what will happen. Okay, so here, I'm gonna fix the keyboard and stuff. Okay, so here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start programming Edison again one more time. We're gonna program this. We're gonna disconnect this. Then this is what should happen. It should basically spin. So it should turn big, and then the left light should remain on when you spin. Okay, so this is what it should do. So yeah, mine doesn't go through exactly 360 degrees because the pointing stuff, it doesn't work. So yeah, but if you have the like the pointy plastic in here, then it should work. Yeah, so the left light should turn on only turn on. Okay, now we're gonna do the same on the right side. We're gonna do the same on the right side. Okay, cynical issues. Let me just fix this. Okay, now we're gonna do the same on the right hand side. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen and share my screen again. Okay, so what should happen is what we do on the left side, we should do on the right hand side as well. So we made the left light turn on, only the left light turn on. We made it spin 360 degrees. We're gonna do the same for the right hand side. So we're gonna make the left light turn off, the right light turn on. We're gonna make it spin right in 360 degrees. Okay, so it should basically spin left, and then it should spin right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is gonna program this again, and I'll give you the opportunity to work and demonstrate on your end whilst I'll answer some more questions. So here. And then what you should do is it's gonna basically do the same thing. You'll spin left and you'll spin right. Okay. So just making sure the thing works. You spin left, you spin right. They'll spin left and they'll spin right. So you see the left light and then the right light. So I'm just gonna fix the angle. So it's gonna be the left light here. It's gonna be left light and then right light. Left line and then right line. Okay, I'll give you opportunities to do on your own. I'll answer some questions that everybody might have. Okay, so Kurt, do you have any questions, or do you want to demonstrate, or no? No, awesome. Okay, I just saw your hands up. That's fine. Okay, Paya, do you have any issues? Same issue? Can you unmute yourself? I can't hear you. Can you unmute? I can see you. I can see your mouth and stuff.
Oh, sorry. I already have again issue. It's still not working, but I will turn off all the volume, and I will do it again, and I will see what happening. If nothing happening, I will tell you another lecture.
Yeah, sure.
Next lecture.
I think it's the same thing. It's just like either volume or the Bluetooth.
I think so.
You got the working for, so it's not the Edison. It's just probably your audio setting.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Benjamin, do you have any issues, or you want to demonstrate?
Does it need rechargeable batteries?
It can be any, as long as it's AAA batteries. I believe like I think as long as it's AAA batteries, so the small batteries, it should work.
Is that okay?
Yeah, try it, see if it works.
Well, I programmed my robot, and then I tried turning the battery, tried turning it on and make it work, and the battery sort of went it just didn't work. Like, I'm not sure if the batteries went low or I think the batteries might have gone low.
Yeah, you probably get a new batteries and get like new fully charged batteries and see that you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's just see if anyone wants to demonstrate whatever they got working. Okay, awesome. I can see some of you making spin left and spin left twice. Remind you, the first spin should be to the left and the second spin should be to the right. So we'll be spinning left and then spinning right and see if that works. Okay? Yep, okay, awesome. Actually, Levi, do you want to demonstrate?
Sure.
I remember your camera was working. Okay, yep, awesome, your camera, yeah. Can you move your screen back to me so we can, yeah. Oh, perfect, awesome, perfect angle. Let's see. Yep. Yep, brilliant, awesome, great job, Levi. Make sure, yeah, just for everyone in general, just make sure like you have the left light on and then the right light on as well, you know? So left light on, right light off, and then left light off, then right light on. Yep, okay, I can see some of you having your thing working. It's pretty awesome. Okay. If you everyone a few more minutes. Okay, awesome. So that's pretty much kind of the basics for this class. We basically did some sounds, some lights, and some movement. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is going to make this instead of every time you press. Wait, let me just fix this. Instead of having to just reshare my. Let's share my screen properly again. Yep. Instead of having to press the play button every single time. So if I want to run this 3 times, I have to run this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The thing is, I don't want to press play every time I want to repeat. Okay, so we have a different, better way of doing this. Okay. So the screen is paused once again. Let's fix this up. Okay, so what we're going to do to fix this is we are going to make it repeat. We're going to have a repeat here. And we're going to make it surround the actual program itself. So instead of having to press play 3 times, we're going to make it repeat 3 times. Okay, so let's just run this program and let's try the program and see if we can get it to work. Okay. So we do just program this again. Okay, so let's program this Edison here. Okay, let's disconnect this. Okay, fix the cable. Okay, so now we're gonna run 1 time, 2 times, and then let me just do this again. 1, 2, and 3. Now it's running 3 times. Okay, and then if you want to change it, if you want to make it run 10 times. Okay, you're going to fix this. You're going to make it run say 5 times. You can make it run 5 times. Oh, you can make it like 10 times. Let's try running it 10 times. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this 10 times. And this is how you do it 10 times. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's try running this. Let's try programming this here. Yeah, we try program Edison here. Okay, if there's issues, if you hear like a beeping, like a bad beep, just turn it off and then try again. Okay. So is here. Okay, so now you should run 10 times. Eight, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we get this working again. So I need to get a different cable as such. Let me just try adjusting this in a way where we can allow us to. Okay, so just adjust the cable here. We'll just try resharing our screen again. Okay, so this is what you should do. Okay, I can see some of you having it working. Okay, so I'll spend some time answering some last questions. So give you a few minutes just to program this and demonstrate this. But I'll give you all a challenge. I want you to make this program repeat itself 5 times. Just a challenge, you know.
Can we do forever?
Yeah, you want to try forever? Yeah, if you want to make it fun forever, you can make it run forever. But I doubt that you want to make it run forever though. You can make it run forever if you want. And you have to like manually stop it by pressing the circle, pressing the square button, or you're just turning off the Edison robot. So if anyone wants to try running forever, otherwise I want you to try to run it only 5 times. Yep, Lily, any questions?
Am I allowed to do it 10 times?
Yeah, you're gonna do 10 times?
I already did.
You want to demonstrate? Do 10 times. Awesome, thank you, Lily. Awesome, okay. Ooh, yep, Lily. Do you want to demonstrate?
I'm sure I can't really.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so just tell me how many times it should beep 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it beeped only 10 times, right? Yeah, it beeped 10 times. Yeah, awesome. Good job. Really work, Lily. Awesome. Thank you, Lily. Awesome. Okay. Okay, if anyone can make this run 5 times, we can finish off the class early. So based on what we've learned, if anyone can make this run 5 times, we will finish the class early. So right now, this makes it run 10 times. Okay, so if anyone wants to demonstrate, just raise your hand. Otherwise, if anyone has any questions, just let me know. But hopefully at this stage, everybody should have their issues sorted out already. Yep, iPad, and then.
I'm just waiting to upload my code to my thing, but I'll demonstrate when it's ready.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Kurt.
It's ready.
Okay, I'll get back to you later. Kurt, can you go first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, awesome. 10. Good job. Really work out. You made it around 10 times. Really well. Good job. Okay, Sayeda.
Can I demonstrate it?
Yeah, sure. Let's demonstrate it. Okay, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, awesome. Good job, Sierra. Feeling well. Okay. Okay, Intas. Let's see what you've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, great job, Intas. Okay, can anyone try to make it run repeat only 5 times though? But otherwise, really good job everyone so far. Okay, Levi.
Can I do it 10 times? Because I've already programmed it to do 10 times.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
Okay. This is me.
Awesome, really work, Levi. Awesome, last question is your, okay, whoever's iPad it is your one ready?
Almost. Hold on.
Okay, I'll go to Benjamin and I'll go to you. Benjamin, can you follow us?
Yeah, just come back to me later.
Okay. Okay, Benjamin. Okay, if Benjamin is yours ready? No? Okay, Pratham and then we'll head off. It's 7:15 now. Pratham, you there? Nope. Okay, Lily, you there? Lily, you there?
The demonstrator programmed it to do it 5 times.
Okay, let's do it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, awesome, brilliant work, great job, Lily. Okay, we'll wrap up there. Thank you so much for this class this week. Hopefully next week there'll be less technical issues. And hopefully, I really hope in my next week everyone should have no issues with programming their Edison robot. Okay. The last iPad, just very quickly, please have your thing ready. Okay, please demonstrate. Have your thing sorted out. Okay, is your one ready? If not, we'll end the class.
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay, can you please on your camera? Awesome, let's see the runs. Okay. Okay. Oh nice, you added music to that.
Yeah.
Awesome, brilliant work. Good job, great demonstration. So we don't have time to watch all through all this, but we'll have the opportunity to demonstrate music in the next few classes and stuff. But great job. I'll let everyone go. Hope you enjoy the week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm gonna miss you all.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna